something jungle strangle chrome steeples to the archway above. Anyway. Oh, yappa yappa. How I love ye. This isn't owned by you. Are you sure you want to open it? Well, it's an RPG, so damn right. Ooh, a painted sword. I want to just peek at that painted sword for a second. In 6710, the year of stone, Baxes appointed a corrupt administrator as minister of Animish. He mandated the practice of setting a jewel bracelet in Bax's name. Huh. And there's also a weird artifact. Would you look at that? I received a quest. I'm going to take that sword. I'm also going to take this weird artifact after I examine it. It's a grenade. Cool. Take that. Take this. And I'm going to take that. The bronze mace. And that, and that, and that. All right, so. Now, because nobody saw me do that, we're still friendly. By the way, Yop is designed to be completely robbed. Some wooden arrows, another weird artifact. All right, so now I can immediately complete 2 quests. But before we do that, we're going to go speak with the local guy in charge of the place. What can you tell me about Yappa? It would be wise to speak with the Elder Uridad. Look for his hut to the north. You have any work? Some critters are eating our water vine. Farouk claims he saw one slinking around a vine patch. Ugly little thing. He says pale white, 8 legs, and an ear-splitting whine. I noticed a bit of red dirt in the water vine pool. The same we find in the soil at a nearby cave to the north we call Red Rock. Travel to Red Rock and kill as many of these critters as you can and bring back the corpse of one. Elder Uridad will reward you for your efforts. But no, that sort of stuff, Diamond has been around as long as the site has. I'm gonna give you a big bit of advice here. Don't worry about it. just don't. Don't even bother. It's not worth it. Ooh, a chrome revolver. Free stuff? Man, this is wild. It's like they're giving it away. I mean, what? I'm not a thief. Got a free follow? You know what I get every single stream? A lot of follows. And, you know, I love it when people follow my stream. It's real nice of you. But genuinely, doesn't matter. It does not matter if people follow you. Let's go speak to Tam, the Dromad merchant. Do you have any things I could buy from you? Let's begin a trade. So the Dromads, a group of, how do I word this? The Dromads being a group of trading folk. They're like the kind of go-to people to just trade with, I would guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. Freezing Bronze Battle Axe. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell one of these. Keep the Chrome Revolver. And what kind of ammunition does a revolver use? Going to buy this leather armor. I'm going to keep that knoll skull up top. You have an iron mace. Yeah, actually, I'm going to sell both of these. 352, 362. We're going to buy that. All right, so not a bad trade. Camel merchants, yeah. One thing I love about the Dromads is no matter how much of this game you play, that is always an option under them. That doesn't exist for any of the other weird critters in this game, but for some reason, like there's other unique situations where you can ask like who the bear people are and who the other characters are, but with the Dromad merchants, it's always like one of the first options underneath talking with them is, what the fuck are you? What are you? I gotta pet the kitty. Very important. Well, it has to be an achievement, petting the kitty. Let's go read about... Ooh, actually, hold on. Gotta go eat the local cuisine. Fresh apple mats. We get plus 13% to natural healing rate. Lovely. Actually, before I speak with you, I'm gonna go speak with... No, actually, I haven't discovered him yet, so kind of can't. You'd think that they'd be naturally suspicious of a random dude walking around and poking into all the huts. Mumbling. Unsoul strength is the realm but lacking a dire electricity and natural threading and M-band probably... Oh, I didn't notice you there because I was ignoring you. Back to the yield. Unexpected deviation from the kayak concept. Clears throat loudly. Excuse me, must you disturb me? What are you, some sort of treasure hunter? At the very least, make yourself useful and bring me a knick-knack from one of those caves and I may reward you. There are caves everywhere here, you dolt. This is Cud. Try the Rust Wells, just to the east of here. Well, you see, I found a cave, and it's called Someone's House, and, here's your knick-knack. Take this grenade. Musket is tempting, but pretty worthless. I already have a chrome revolver. What their credo means, that one was entertaining, yes. Because it kind of just, their response is like, I don't know. Actually, chat room, to anybody here who's played a lot of CUD, do any of you have a favorite NPC? I really like the Mushroom Man, Clank. I think that's his name. K-A-N-L-Q. Like, just the kind of crazy interdimensional mushroom dude who you have to take psychedelics to see. I love that dude. It's probably my favorite character maybe in a video game. Just the concept of like, oh, you have to eat this psychedelic mushroom to see him. And then you find it, and then you talk with it, and then it is like, well, I'll come with you if I can infest you, and then you spread my seed everywhere. So you just go around, like, spreading his spores everywhere. And then he's like, yeah, okay, now I'll do the work for you, because now I'm everywhere. Yay. Fucking love that mushroom, dude. You finished a step and returned to Argvi, fetched him a knick-knack. It appears that you are useful after all. Go get me another one. All right. Here's another knick-knack. Take the stun gas grenade. Oh, you like the apothecary at Yid Freehold? I also really like the people that I can never remember the name of them. The funky dudes that live inside of the Tomb of the Eaters. That weird cult that you have to find the items for. Those dudes are neat. They got some neat ideas. You have finished a step in Return to Argvi, a quest of fetch another knick-knack. And we level up. Woo! Let's hope that we get past level 4 this time. Good, good. Quite impressive, treasure hunter. Maybe you're fit to poke around at my workshop here. I've been wanting to get another apprentice. It's so unfortunate what happened to Scref. Has anybody here actually found Scref? Because I have. What, with the disembowelment and all? Take a seat there. Now let me explain. I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. I've discovered that if you take two paper cups and attach them with string, you can talk to somebody from across the continent. By assembling enough weird wire conduit, you'll be able to speak with anybody from here to Caiaphas. First, though, I'm going to need some copper wire. As much as you can find. At least 200 feet should be enough. Scavenge from the rust wells in the nearby caves. I think we'll do rust wells first this time, just to keep things interesting. You're off to bed, Rolf? We'll see you when we see you. All right, let's just keep exploring. Glow dims. Oh no, Kitty Glow is gone. Petting the cat in this town makes you glow in the dark. It's true. Shrine to Risef, the last Sultan. The shrine depicts a significant event in the life of the ancient Sultan. Oh yeah, actually, one of the most surprising characters for me is the guy in the Tomb of the Eaters who inscribes all the walls. Just because he's like, wait, but you're not dead. It's like, no, inscribe my history on the walls, you cunt. Like, do the work for me. Ah, I am your god now. It's just kind of great. In the year 3 AR, Risef cleansed the marshlands of plagues of Gyre and taught Abram to sow water vine along its fertile tracks. Note this piece of information, the Sultan Histories of Rusef section of your journal. All right. What is the hotkey to go straight to the character sheet? I actually don't know. I'm realizing this. You know, getting some basic skills in Cudgel, maybe not a bad idea. Cudgel proficiency, you get +2 to hit with cudgels. Considering we're just sitting here with like a mace, I might as well just get that +2 to hit. Live and drink? Drink? Wow. Live and drink, Wayfarer. Welcome to the Oasis of Yappa. Here you will find shade and vettel along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Above all else, you may drink our fresh water and quench your thirst. What can you tell me about Yappa? Yappa is an oasis hamlet between the eastern reaches of the Great Salt Plains and the jungles of Cud. We are a community of water vine farmers. These groves lie along some of the few tracts of land tame enough to grow water vine. What can you tell me about Cud? Cud is a strange and terrifying mesa to the northeast. Her tainted rivers breed life in all its motley forms. Her poisoned jungles shelter the priceless relics of a forgotten past. But that is just the half of it. For Cud's most precious treasures and her most hideous children lie within the innumerable chrome caverns beneath the Scarlet Loam. Really? You died to dehydration? That's sad. I died to dehydration once in Cud. Although, I can tell you what my best death in Cud is. And I can tell you that it's a great death because very few people have actually achieved this death. I've died to fall damage in Cud. Which, the last time I told chat about this, the response that I got was, you could die from fall damage in Cud? Because, believe it or not, you can die from fall damage in Cud. What's up, Delusional Blue? Or is it Dimensional Blue, not Delusional. Much sorry. I also died because I go on and did it. I wielded the Amaranthine Prism once. That was a good time. But yeah, dying from fall damage was very funny. But, my thanks, Elder Live and Drink. Who likes you, Elder? Oh, you're hated by the Merchant's Guild? Oh, come on. I always want to share water with him, but he's always hated by somebody very inconvenient. Loved by the Fellowship of Wardens, admired by the villagers of Yappa, who are defending their villages. Warden Ulrig. Once again. Ain't they wishing the heart keep pumping? Move along if they do. You know, I almost feel like this person speaks sort of like Stone does. I don't know why. It's just no. Wait, glowing is normal after you pet a cat? Really? Your thirst is mine. My water is yours. You share your water with Ulrag and begin the water ritual. Hey. Your reputation with the Fellowship of Wardens has increased by 125 to -25 because they admire Warden Ulrag, and your reputation with the villagers of Yappa increased by 100 to -40. Live and drink water, brother. Local cops. All right, so. What's eating the water vine? Conduit Eureka. I guess let's just go up one. Grab this other statue here. True, I mean, this game, like, makes you read accents to a point where it kind of feels like you're reading an accent. You're one of the only people I've encountered on the internet that often types in a dialect. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient sultan, DJ Alexis II. I'm sure it's Delexis or something, or Jalexis, and maybe the D's silent, but I think DJ Alexis is way funnier sounding. So DJ Alexis, deep in the iPad. Chat, deep in iPad? There's an iPad? Deep in iPad, DJ Alexis II stumbled upon a clan of roots performing a secret ritual. Because of his gleaming visage, they furiously rebunked him and declared him a villain of their kind. Clearly, DJ Alexis was playing the music too loud in iPad and offended a bunch of locals. We've discovered the location of iPad. Well, that's great. Apple will be very happy that we've made this discovery. Oh, hey, that's funny. Oh, ProcGen. Yeah, if people have questions about CUD, I'm not the greatest at this game, but I know enough about it that I can help. Why are you green? Oh, it's graffiti. Is this better of DF? Which parts are better than DF? That is a sentence. No, it's a completely different. That's like asking what's better, a city builder / world simulation or an adventure RPG. This is much more of an RPG. It's not better than DF. It's different than DF. I mean, it has nuclear bombs, if that makes it better than DF. It's a very different setting than DF. It's a very different rule set. It's not physics-based, unlike DF. DF's combat is completely different. This is like a D&D dice system, whereas Dwarf Fortress is a physics system, so not really comparable in my opinion. People like to compare them. Adventure mode makes me want to play CUD, because CUD is a more finished game, but comparing them is silly. What Frog said. Stone. I would rather have a cottage pie than any Apple device. But it's just like, people like to compare Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode and Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead all the time, too. It's like, they're completely different games. It's like, I enjoy both, but for completely different reasons. Although, I will say one thing that's better about Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode. It's free. This game's $15. Or is it $20 now? Did they up the price again? I think they did. I think they upped the price again. Yes, it's $20. But how does this game compare to City Skylines? The traffic management in Caves of Cud, far superior. Far superior, Far superior. Made too many mocking sounds at an albino ape. And graffiti is scrawled across the surface and it reads, "You chance to stud still." You chance to stud still, yes. Gotta go fast. Wait until morning. Sun to come up a little bit. A friendly crocodile. Soft hissing. I can trade with the crocodile. They have a psychodial gland. Nerves are revealed into a labyrinth bundled together within lymph tissue. It's a crocodile with stuff to trade. Would you look at that? Wait, hold on a second. Am I still in cut? There's another town here. There is, I think. Yeah. I found Tibatium, which is apparently right next door to Yalpa. We discovered the village of Tibatium. Tibaitum, which appears to be populated with intelligent crocodiles. Which means I can get another quest. I'm gonna stop answering these questions. They ceased being funny after the first one. Naggle. Also, I've never played Mario Paint, so I couldn't tell you. There's a colossal orb. Reverence is paid to the orb, smoothed towards idylity, and hoisted on brass legs. This is a monument to the scene of the ancient history of the village of Tibetium. Beyond the Gulf of Time, on the first day of summer, Sharur founded Tibetium with a psychial gland in each hand. From that day forth, the villagers of Tibetium were known as the people of the psychial gland. A colossal orb, yes. A globe, we could call it, if you will. But no, the reason why it's silly to compare this game to Dwarf Fortress is because Dwarf Fortress is like, it's a world generator and simulator, right? This game is all about stealing stuff from villages. And then using Force Bubble to teleport out, going one over, and then going back after stealing their stuff. This game is about like it's a designed open world RPG, right? So like this map doesn't change. This map is the same every time. Locations of settlements in this map change, and the layouts of every single individual tile on this map change, but this map stays the same, right? So it's just such a different thing. I mean, it's similar in one sense to Dwarf Fortress in that Dwarf Fortress is made by two brothers that have been working on it for all time. And as long as we can remember, Dwarf Fortress has been in development, and Caves of Cut is very similar. It started being developed around the same time, and it's been in development for a similar amount of time. But they're such different games, like in execution. It's really not fair to compare them. So there's a legendary crocodile here. Let's see what their local cuisine is like. Also, it appears that they have whatever that is, and a warden that's a baboon named Hoo-Hoo. Hoo-Hoo. Yes. So first we're going to go to this oven, and we're going to try out the local cuisine. From tragic alligator segregation. You know, you might not be wrong. They have fruit knish. Ooh. Fruit niche. 10% natural healing rate. Damn. Sweet. Let's go speak with the warden. Hoo-oo. Hoo-oo. Warden Hoo-oo. He's probably going to say hoo-hoo at us. Stay out of trouble, friend. Oh, really? I can't do the water ritual with you? All right. Talk to Hoitzatal to the northeast if I want a quest. Well, they have a Dromad merchant. Wait. It's not this person. Have I? Oh, I haven't explored everything yet. Okay. Also, investments are open. Diamond, if you want to invest all of your tickets again. Diamond, the resident local gambling addict. Ah, it is a crocodile. The village tinkerer. There's also a legendary crocodile here. Seems to be mostly populated by crocodiles, so I'm not sure they're getting segregated. Is there work around here? Soft hissing. All right. Let's go to the village tinker. I don't know how a crocodile is working as a tinkerer, but need a gadget repaired or identified friend? If you're a tinker yourself, perhaps you'd like to peruse my schematics. My services are available if you'd like to hire. I bow down to the maimed home that you are here, friend. Traveling companions came to our village the other day. While breaking bread, they spoke of an intriguing place. A Carnial Kiwan, but they wouldn't reveal its location. Would you be willing to locate it? It would be a great boon to our trade prospects of our village. We will pay you for your assistance. We hear it's located somewhere between 4 and 8 parasangs of Nabao Goatfolk Village. Well, that sounds like a really good way for me to fucking die. So, we won't do that right now. We'll do that later. Instead, I will simply see what the trader here has. Also, I need to, like, remind myself what kind of ammo the chrome revolver takes. So need to unequip this and equip a iron mace. I think I won't. They take lead slugs, don't they? I'm like mostly certain they take lead slugs. They don't cost anything. I'll just buy them. Yes, it does. Of course it's rigged. Anything in that? Bandage. I kind of feel like a bad person stealing from them so much, but it's like, they make it so easy. All right, so there is a Snapjaw brute right here. It's kind of tough for me currently. Tussock's a fur-dressed skin stretched over top muscle. Upright she stands, and she looks ready to drop onto fours. Her snout snarls, and her ears twitch, and she barks in her hyena tribesman answer. We're gonna toast him. I'm gonna turn on my force bubble. I'm gonna shoot you. And we level up to level 3, because I shot them both. I think I'm gonna jump back up. We're gonna move back to Yappa, where it's safe. And I'm going to, put out my attribute points. Let's go to, I need to level up Cudgel. Can start grabbing Tinkering. Pistol could also be useful. First Aid would also be useful. Take it off each round if you're dazed or stunned. That would also be useful. Trying to figure out like where I want to go into this tree off the bat. Pistol useful, maybe pistol. Well, I mean, we're an Esper, right? So I need things that play well with Esper. Ranged weapons play pretty well with Esper. But so does, like, Endurance, because, like, Endurance gives you a bunch of runaway abilities. Tactics and Tinkering are also very useful. But they require all of the other stuff. But, like, Disassembly and, like, Automatic Scavenger and stuff are very useful. I think we'll just take a few basic points in pistol. So now we have Steady Hand. For purposes of determining your accuracy with pistols, your agility is treated as if it were 4 points higher. And then maybe we can, if we get, you know, more agility later on, we can put some points into that. Let's go speak with the trader again, Tam. Let's trade. I'm gonna take your lead slugs and sell you a bunch of crud. All these random weapons I've acquired. I was gonna equip that Nullworm skull and that leather armor, but I didn't yet. Is there an apothecary here? Guess not. It's just the Zealot of the 6-Day Silt who's, you know, doing stuff that isn't useful. Right, now before I forget, we're going to remove you and equip the leather armor. On my head, I'm going to remove that, and we're going to equip the Nullworm skull. Anything to put anywhere else? And we're going to head back out. And we are now at the Rust Wells. So can I just say I adore the visual changes to the Rust Wells that they did relatively recently. Wait until morning. Look at this. I don't know if any of you have seen this since this was updated, but holy shit, this stuff looks cool. Like, I mean, look at this thing. Like, it's rad. You can just see to the bottom. You can also jump in if you're, like, you know, have an absolute death wish or something. On 3 feet of copper wire. What did he say? 200 feet? 200 feet of copper wire. Or you can fly. Sure. I don't generally take wings. I don't know why. Wings are sometimes fun. I usually just end up using the weird, like, propeller hat thing. Wait, hold on. Okay, that was 50? Are you for real? Wow, okay. A bloody human corpse. Hey. Well, drop the basic toolkit. I'll take the toolkit. Hey, goat. You want to trade? No? Okay. Had to ask, of course. One of my favorite things is, like, the tree refuses to speak with you. It's like, well, I mean, if it didn't, I'd be concerned about what I ate last. Actually, chat room, genuine question. Anybody here have any idea how to ask a frog to teach you how to jump? Because there's been an achievement in this game for convince a frog to teach you how to jump. For as long as I've had this game. I have no idea how to even begin to get that achievement. I'm assuming you have to, like... Because, like, there are the frog people, but they don't say anything about jumping. Gotta find a legendary frog. Clearly. Find a legendary frog and water ritual with them? I don't think I've ever seen a legendary frog. Interesting. Right, so that is a leech. There's only one appropriate thing to do with a leech, and that's kill it with fire. We're decently tough, actually, compared to last time. It's almost like robbing all of Yop is a pretty good way to make some money. You know, it's never going to stop terrifying me when I level up in this game. I always think I'm the one that died. Without a fail. To the point where Unnormal and Narf were both watching my stream once when I was playing this. And they were like, okay, guys, we have to make that sound less intense. Because it literally, like, made me jump. Berate. You shame a nearby creature for 6x6 rounds, giving it a penalty to deviant willpower and penalty to quickness. Snake Oiler for purposes of bartering. I really need to try to persuade some intelligent creatures to join me. Get some friends. The Spiritum don't count. That's kind of what I figured. Presumably, it probably has to be an ice frog. Yeah. I mean, I've killed ice frogs previously. But I don't think I've ever seen a intelligent one. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take persuasion. Go into that tree a little bit. It's a fun tree. Persuasion, tinkering. Let's go. I wonder if convince, say, Snapjaw to join me. Go, friend. Hello, you. Snapjaw Scavenger. That is now my friend. That's a very, you know, thoughtful thing you have to say there. Live and drink, live and drink, live and drink, live and drink. It's literally just like a child with a keyboard going haywire. Their intelligence stat, not very high. I'm not giving you anything valuable. Get him. Maybe level up. Oh no, he ran off. If he dies, we'll find out about it. We'll get a big notification saying that your companion died. You berate your dog all the time? That's mean. Pooch did nothing wrong. Oh no! My scavenger died to a young ivory. Well, rest in peace, you impaled idiot. Although you did have 23 grams of salt in a thing. That's not very useful. That I'm going to equip, though. You can leave the staff, that's fine. Supposedly should have a lair, but you need to find him in. I mean, you know, there's so much stuff in this game. Cat, are you intelligent? No. Unconvinced by my pleas to join me. What a shame. What a shame. You know, I will say, one of my biggest achievements in this game, just a member of the Frogs faction. Yes, this is true. One of my biggest achievements in this game ever was I managed to make cats friends with me. Because, like, for those of you who haven't played this game has a very long factions list. This is the list of factions, right? They all have different alliances, and a lot of them, by default, just hate you. A lot of the alignments are just kind of scrambled, and then you can change it based on doing water rituals with people and talking with people and making friends and all that jazz. But cats, by default, well, dogs like you by default, but cats have minus 600. I managed to get cats to minus 300, not minus 600. Minus 300. I managed to get them to plus 600 once. So cats adored me. But cats dislike you, but docile ones won't attack you. Cats won't usually let you pet them, and you aren't welcome in their holy places. Cats are interested in trading secrets about locations of all settlements. I once had them, like, to the point where they adored me, which is one of my biggest achievements. A legendary bloated pearl frog or something would work too? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever seen a legendary frog. I've seen plenty of crocodiles. Plenty of crocodiles and dragonflies and snapjaws, but I don't believe I've ever had the alternative. Hello, you. That's a pool of salt. Do not drink pool of salt. Oh, also, I know this might come as something that's rather obvious, chat, but yes, drinking liquid asphalt will kill you in Caves of Cud. Convince this person to join me. Please kill that. Thank you. Thanks for the XP. I get XP for the stuff he kills, so. I've killed a tri-sludge. I don't think I've actually seen a deca-sludge. So now I've got two friends. I've got a pooch, a little dog, because dogs are intelligent. And I've got this snapjaw. So we've got a feral dog who softly growls at us. Can you... Ah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. We gave the dog a pet. Sludges make the best pets. You love the minigame of finding new liquids for your little guy to absorb. I don't believe I've ever, like, had a pet sludge. The only times I've gotten that far, I haven't had anything in that skill tree. Normally, in order to come across ridiculous sludges, you need to give them a hand. You need to give them a hand. So do you literally mean cut off your hand and feed it to them? Or do you mean, like, feed it various liquids? Because in Caves of Cud, you could be meaning either. When someone in Caves of Cud tells you to give them a hand, someone's trying to buy my vanity URL on Discord. Again? Fetus various liquids. I mean, there's liquids in a hand, theoretically. Blood and various other things. Be sad when this dog dies, not gonna lie. Hey, dog, where did my, Oh, don't hurt my doggy. Man, you take forever to die. Where in the world did my Snapjaw go? Huh. What's my vanity Discord? Never selling it. You'd have to offer me 6 figures for it. And even then, I'd consider it. That thing is pretty high value, as far as I'm concerned. But no, I got it back when it was the only people who could get vanity URLs were Discord partners, back when I was a Discord partner. And every now and again, people will pop in and be like, hey, can I buy that? And I'm just like, yeah, no. How are we doing on wire strand? Okay, we're almost halfway to the wire strands that we need. Because we need 200 wire, or copper wire. We're at a pretty good number already. Oh, there was some right back there. 3. Okay, it'll come back, friendo. What's going on? I'm in a quest trying to collect 200 copper wire. And my dog just leveled up. Hopefully dog lives a long and happy life. That's what's going on. Uh-oh. I'm going to toast. Oops, that was the wrong button. Because it moved it to a different hotkey. Your companion feral dog died. He was bitten to death by a segmented mirthworm. I'm gonna leave there for a second. All right. So toast is on G now. Cool. Fortunately, segmented mirthworms, very, very good for XP. That one dead. Gonna keep them up here. Level 5. Which means I can put 1 point into agility. And I can buy a mutation. Let's see what we get. Cryokinesis. You chill a nearby area with your mind. Chills affected area for 3 rounds. That's very useful. You know, I think I might just go light manipulation. You manipulate light to your advantage and you produce ambient light within a radius of 4. You may focus the light into a laser beam. Doing so reduces the radius of your ambient light by 1. Laser damage increment 1d3. Basically gives me eyeball lasers. Also, if you're asking about what's going on Discord, is there somebody in general that wants to buy my join vanity URL, and I'm saying no, because I'm not selling. Cryokinesis is also really good, but I want the, so is Stunning Force. These are all actually really good, but I think we're going to take Light Manipulation. Because Laze is great, and being a light source is also great. So I can get a Kimbo soon, which is pretty useful. Oh, there's a chameleon there. That's a sketch. I'm going to teleport other. Teleport it away. I'm going to laze it, so it is injured. I'm going to... I can't toast. Could intimidate it when it gets closer. Let's just laze it again. 125 XP. I'm gonna wait until it reloads. Oh, and I'm going to go to my campfire remains. Some food. One thing about the game Blood West, it's got crypto coins, gold coins with a skull on it. Yeah, I know. I own that game. They gave me a key for it a while back. I've thought about streaming it. What do you think? Do you think it would make for a good Twitch game, Diamond? It seems like a neat thing. From the little bit I've played, the 30 minutes or so. Thinking. It's hard. I mean, that's fine. Because I'm so used to playing easy games. You put a Strage, any seed, a cracked lens, and a chameleon horn into a pot and stir. At least none of my stuff is busted. So now I have laser eyes and a pistol. Fortunately, the lasers have unlimited ammo. Holy shit balls in a handbasket. Let's toast this whole area. That was a lot of XP. Gonna shoot you. Bonk you. Force bubble is up, so I could turn it on if things get hairy. I don't like that they could get behind me, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. I don't think they're smart enough to, but... Zap 2 more of them. These things are such good XP, though. Especially early game. I mean, I know what the game is. I'm just curious if it would be a good game for streaming. The game that me and Diamond are talking about is a game called Blood West. Kind of like a, sort of like a thief-like first-person shooter, I would say. There we go. Gained a level. You're now level 6. We got 1 hit point. One mutation points and 200 skill points. Let's level Force Bubble. Lasts longer and has the same cooldown. But cannot advance that rank yet. Oh, how many points do I need to advance the rank then? Oh, guess not. In that case... Could grab Berate. You shame a nearby creature. For purposes of bartering, buying and selling stuff. let's go into here. Let's grab Mind's Compass. Grab the Wilderness Lore for the marshes, so I don't get lost in the marshes. And let's grab Wilderness Lore for the hills and mountains. Let's laze you. All right. These segmented Mirthworm corpses are even better when you have butchering and cooking available, because they're all meat, and they're actually pretty good meat, and you just, like, butcher a billion little corpses. Torch up there. Do not have a missile weapon? Excuse me? Oh, it rusted. Fuck. How much? I really hate how quickly shit rusts in this zone. 112 feet. Copper wire. Friendly, no. Let's Bazappy you. Got him. I think that's going to be my main source of damage for the next little bit. I'm going to toast this whole zone. Oh. I'm going to laze you. I don't have this skill right now, but you can pay a tinkerer to repair rusted items. It's just a bit annoying to have to deal with. Oh no, I had a companion feral dog for a turn and then it died. My poor companion. Yes, you can repair them if you're a tinkerer, but I have no points in the tinkering stuff yet. I will, though. I really like being a tinkerer. There's something nice about just being able to make your own grenades. Oh, no, my helmet got cracked. Brah. That sucks. Can I make you my friend? Hey, Beetle, my friend. All right, Beetle. that doesn't seem so good. But seems to be doing all right so far. Let's attempt to help him by lasing this. Oh no, I'm gonna hit both of them. There we go. This was a bit more violent than I was expecting from a beetle, but... Okay, now that I'm gonna walk away from. Uh-oh. Although I will say that is a good amount of XP. My beetle bum died. I'm gonna walk away. That's not a good thing to fight with, friendly AI beetle. Very bad thing to fight with, even. Let's just toast all this. Toast these nuts! And I will laze the last one. Good amount of XP. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to fight with the big scary rock. The big scary rock is listed as impossible for a good reason, because it's impossible. You will die if you try and fight that. God, these are such good XP. Let's laze. Turn on my bubble. Stay out of my bubble. My bubble. I want you in my bubble. Okay. Wait. Need more coffee. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to thinking is hard, Diamond, literally all of the games I play require large amounts of thinking. Oh, I thought I died again. But no, I just got a bunch of XP. All right, we're up to level 7. We're actually doing quite well. Level 7. Abnormally high ego, which is good. No attribute points, but I do have 2 mutation points. I cannot advance the rank of yet. Sure that there's... Oh, I see. Force collapse everything. I'm not actually sure how I expanded everything, but I guess I did. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'm going to wait until I have enough to go into tinkering a little bit. I do not... That or just, like, finish out the persuasion tree, rather. 7 is higher than you've been so far? 7's not that high. Not trying to knock your ability or anything, but that's... 7 is early game. Ooh, that's kind of sketch. I'm gonna turn on my force bubble, because those dudes can kill you shockingly quickly. Fortunately, I can kill it with my laser eyes. But it would, like, 4-shot me if I didn't do that. It actually makes me kind of want to just wait until morning. But Blaze is... Or rather, force bubbles off cooldown. Really, like, suppose that there is no more stuff in this area. Wait a second, though, because you said that you play on Wander, right? No, my chrome revolver reduced to dust. That's a bloody shame, that. Okay, let's toast all this. I'm gonna laze the last one. Why am I pink? Assuming because I'm bleeding. I was bleeding. Kinda wish I could cauterize my own wounds with laze. Not been careful, though? Fair enough. I mean, as you can see, I'm playing very carefully. Usually start over and try another build. No reason to play on Wander, then. I mean, like, the most valuable skills you can learn from this game is how to play slowly. Because playing slowly and methodically is how you'll get better at CUD, but playing, like, this is actually kind of a, not a problem, but we're gonna convince this beetle to join us. Not really a problem, but if you develop a lot of bad habits in a game like this, it'll be hard, it's harder to unlearn them once they're learned, if that makes sense. All right, well, we got him. So playing on a harder difficulty, where the game is less forgiving, and trying a lot of different builds, I would say is actually a better way of learning the game if you're gonna, like, not be careful. I'm bleeding too. The beetle bum consumes the ashes. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize they did that. Copper wire. It's not much. 115. You're learning right now. That's good. Happy to be able to help. Making my friendly do all the work when I'm super squishy is very, very beneficial. Although I do need to be super careful of that boulder over there in the corner, because that will just kill me. And let's let you go do that, and we're going to move down, because I don't want to head up into that corner. Let's see what's down here. Another one of yous. Well, that's not good. Don't be a stupid. So the slumbering boulder, the fun thing about it, this guy, the slumbering, you nearly mistake it for a boulder, and then you spot a crease in its hide. He draws in a slow, hibernative breath. And suddenly, you understand the saying among pig farmers, always fear large rocks. It's true. You should always fear large rocks. V dangerous. Also, chat room. Could you do me a favor? Just type in the word beer. Let's see how many beers we can get. I'm curious about how many people are actively listening to the stream right now. You have a bow and arrow? I have laser eyeballs! There you go. Laze these nuts. Also, hey, Narf. There's only one appropriate thing to do with giant leeches, and that's kill it with fire. Or laser eyes. Mostly fire, in this instance, anyway. Oh, really? That was quick. Dimensional blue You can type in like the word beer, the beer emoji, or HS Cheers, or beer in many different languages. I also have the follower emote Crypt Burr, which is the MS Paint equivalent. But Carlo, thank you very much for these 62 months. It's a very, 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 very long time. Thank you. It's a very long time. Like a very long time. Cheers, you mad lad. Hope you've been well. It's a familiar feeling when someone has watched you in the past, and its light betrayed your presence. You made a friend of the darkness. You pulled your hat brim lower over your eyes and stepped behind the cover of a thatched wall. But those who watch you now watch you in spite of such simple obstructions. Their sight isn't meditated by the rays of a gleaming star or obstructions. Their sight isn't meditated by the rays of a gleaming star or a torch, but by something much older. If there are ways to conceal yourself from these seeing eyes, if there are new kinds of darkness to befriend, you know nothing of them. It's like 5 years, yeah, right? Goddamn long time. You get an achievement now for getting that pop-up? Huh. It's been a while since I played an Esper. When was that added? Huh. Interesting. We're now level 8. Five years, 2 months? Yep. It's been a long time. Yeah, no, it's just, I keep getting random achievements for doing stuff I've done in the past. It's always like, huh? Whenever it happens, it's always a what? Well, where'd Beetle go? You didn't die, did you? I think Beetle died. Oi, you! Be friend. Ow. I'll walk away from that. There you go. You two deal. I'm gonna sit over here and... Oops. F's for scavenger. I guess I could just toast him. Let's laze him. When you come to me... Oh. Can't quite do that just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be friend. Okay. There you go. Dimensional blue. There you go. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny seeing all of these achievements pop up and like 0% of the people who play the game have them. It's like, oh, well, Are you gonna go up there and die? Good luck. I don't like this whole reduced to dust thing, though. My Snapjaw leveled up. Good for you there, bud. I hate how much stuff rusts in the rust wells. I know that might sound a little ridiculous. But it's kind of true. It's really annoying. Like, is a plant that's hostile that can't move really hostile? You hadn't realized? You know what's crazy, Carlo? Is we did some math the other day and we learned that if I had a sub button back when a lot of people, when I first started getting followers really on Twitch back in like 2014, 2015, if I had a sub button back then, I would have multiple like 90+ month subs. But I didn't, so. I didn't. I just had a Patreon, or a Game Wisp rather. Gotta fill up more coffee now. This is good coffee filling music as we make a shim scale leaf mug bean and a guts monger right arm soup thing. I do really like it when you just like go, I'm gonna cook this thing, and then it's just like a pinch of really, really rare item or super high level mob, and it's like, how did you, what? Just pick that up from the ground? Like, excuse me? Just go to your local grocery store and just like buy super high level mob foot? Remember Game Wisp when you were subbed there too? Yeah, so Game Wisp is like long extinct, right? They went out of business, and I think 2019 was when they officially closed their doors. It was like January 1st, 2019 or something. But yeah, if I had a sub button back when I had Game Wisp, we'd be in the 90s, because I had Game Wisp for, it was like 25 to 30 months were people's highest resubs. So just add like another, I don't know, 20 to 30 months onto your 60s, and yeah, you'd be in the 90s probably. Which is crazy to me. But it also means that, like, I got a sub button way later than a lot of my friends from back in those days. We got to 26 or something there. So yeah, 26 plus, what, 30? Or 62. So 26 plus 62 is quite a high fucking number. I really wish I could retroactively credit those, but I can't. A lot of these. Going to torch that. And I torched my... Sorry! I didn't mean it. You stepped in there. Not my fault. You accidentally killed her. Oh no. I don't believe I've ever had a pet turtle. I had a pet goat that I was able to get weirdly high level once. Can't remember what eventually happened to it. I had a pet bear once, which lasted quite a while. It was a good time. Oh, really? Literally, like, you set it on fire and it died? Sad player noises. That's not what I thought I was doing, but... Just gonna wait until force bubbles off cooldown. The apple, you silly. Toast. Is there a way to shrink these to fit more of them on here? I really feel like I could fit more of them on there. I think there's wasted space on that hotbar. Let's laser you to death. There you go. Yeah, the abilities. So I just use this screen because I like having everything on one screen. But it would be useful to be able to just see them all at once. If you bind keys to them, they sort by that. Wish I could just like... It makes me envious of... or makes me wish I had the UI from Tome, where you can just like click drag things and shrink things and resize things. And I'll just keep using the screen. It's fine. I don't really want to hotkey them. What hit me? It was the dude with the bow there, but... But noted that if you bind to them, they show up there. Yeah, I don't like doing that though. I'm gonna just walk away from that. Zap you. Zap you. Wait for you to come around the corner and then wait to heal. I mean, the only thing I have bound that I've ever had bound is make camp. It's the only thing I've ever had bound in this entire game. I felt the need to bind anything else, but... I don't feel like waking you up on accident, so I'm gonna go this way. I legit just need... do draggable sorting. I mean, it's less draggable sorting. Mostly what I want is I want to not have to scroll between these. Like, I wish that they were more compact, because this just feels like a UI that's designed for a touchscreen, and it's like this text isn't that big, and I just want them all to be there. I don't want to have to scroll between these two different things, and sorting them doesn't really fix the problem. I just want them all there. That's the problem that I have. Like, so I just want them all to be visible, which is why I prefer this screen, because they're all right there. I don't really care what hotkey they're on. I want them to be visible. Let's just laze you. Dilute salt. That's what that is. How much am I up to? Why didn't those stack? 50 and then 115? Huh. Anyway, we're making progress. We are making progress. Let's walk around you, big guy. And we have enough. All right, sweet. Umeda actually has keys you can bind for controller support to flip the ability page through it and activate. I mean, that's cool too. I mean, if you're gonna put everything on one screen, I want everything to be on one screen, right? And that's very much what this UI feels like it's trying to do. It feels like it's trying to fit everything on one screen. And so when there's things still off screen, that's perplexing and annoying to me, but regardless, we've got all the copper wire we need, and I'm lost, I think. Yep, I'm lost. Great. Right, well. I'm also now lost and on fire. I'm gonna turn on this, pat the flames out. I don't know what just set me on fire, so I'm gonna go back this way, where hopefully things will stop setting me on fire. I'm going to laze the evil piggy. Walk up around you. Scoozum's coming through. Chill little apostle person. Just going for a run through the canyons. Regain my bearings. God, thank you. No, Invest is working perfectly normally. You're just over betting. Or we're over betting, so you lost a lot. It's a 50-50 chance. It's always been a 50-50 chance. It will always be a 50-50 chance. Oopsies. But yeah, if the goal is to make this menu obsolete, then everything should be there and the hotkeys should be listed without me having to open up the screen. You have to make this UI better than this UI. Because right now this UI is superior to this UI, in my opinion. It's not really the goal? Okay. Well, then I guess I don't know what the goal is. Anyway, the wire, give it to me. Yes, yes. Beautiful wire. Before I forget or cease to care, I repaired an old recoiler for you. Use it whenever you wish to return to Yappa. Quickly, now give me a few minutes alone to attach the wire. You've finished this step. Return to Argvai, however you pronounce his name, of the quest Weird Wire Conduit Eureka. I get 500 XP. Can you fix some of my stuff, please? Actually, no, it doesn't matter because my pistol rotted into nothing. It's working! Genius! They said it couldn't be done. They said I was mad. They were all... What is this? Wait, it's repeating itself. Mumbles for several minutes. That's just like a day at my office. It's just me sitting here mumbling for several hours, let alone several minutes. Congratulations, you've made a telephone. Apprentice, come here. Something very strange has happened. The conduit is picking up a signal. Some sort of repeating transmission. I cannot decipher it. However, I lacked the crypto gull eggs, and, well, never mind. I have a great task for you, my apprentice. Do you accept it? Can I know what it is first? Is putting early access to the common use ones there? Not entirely yet. Eventually going to be redoing the other text mode screen too. And when that's done, ordering and hotbar options will probably come with that, because I'm not the only one who's asked. Yeah, I just, for me with roguelikes, I want one of two things for a game like this, right? I either want everything to be big, bold, and have its own screen and be very clear, which is what the old UI did extremely well. I still don't really like this UI, the new one. But I've swapped over it because I got annoyed with people asking me to. I still think it's inferior to the original one. But with this new one, it really feels like it's just trying to cram all of the information on the screen at all times, which is helpful. The problem is a lot of that information isn't there, and I just want to be able to compact stuff and just put it all there and just have it all there, so I don't ever need to leave that screen, except for like to look at inventory and equipment and whatnot. That's fine. But like, and stat sheets and that's different. But like, there is elements to this UI that feel like they're missing because I feel like they should be there, but they're not, and that's weird, and I don't like that. So it's kind of like it feels like it's trying to be an all or nothing solution, but it's not all. So it doesn't make playing the game more efficient or easier because I still need to leave that screen to go check other things. I mean, maybe if there's like a scroll bar for controllers, sure, but that doesn't help me as a keyboard-only player, right? Anyway, very well. You must seek out the Baratham of old. He is the eldest and wisest tinkerer alive, and he lives with his followers, the Barathamites, in the cavern called Grit Gate, northeast amongst the ruins of Cud. He will know what to make of the signal. Who are the Barathamites? They are the disciples of Baratham. Mostly are Usharib, like their mentor, mutant albino cave bears with quills to boot. 1,000 years ago, Baratham and his kin crossed the Holmes Delta into the heart of Cud, and he has spent centuries fiddling with tokens of antiquity and his underground workshops. If you cannot decipher the signal, no one can. But, you know, with everything, right? When I nitpick stuff, it's because I like it as a whole. And that's the truth, is I do really like this game. And I do like the UI. I just want it to be better. But splendid, apprentice, splendid. I recorded a signal onto this disc. You'll need to guard it with your life, I'm afraid. Also, I'll need to rig up a droid scrambler for you. The Barathamites have programmed several way droids to guard and approach Great Gate. With the scrambler, you'll have no need to worry about them. Wait there. There you go. Now off with you. May you live long enough to do my bidding. Away, away. Hey, boss. Still need to go find out what's eating the water vine. The UI designer did a lot of that kind of stuff based on his whim. Right as we spend more time with them and we flesh it out a lot more, that gameplay stage in UI is still pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, rebuilding a UI is hard. Like, I'm still just kind of impressed that you guys are attempting it in the first place. What is this one, like this location again? Oh, right, that's iPad. Yes, we discovered the legendary iPad, which I'm going to go visit very briefly to go get some XP. We have now visited the historical site of iPad. Shoutouts to Steve Jobs, or not. And then immediately leave iPad. Oh no, there's hostiles here. Well, that's fine. I will force bubble, move over here, and then teleport out. Oh no, now I'm lost again. It's functional enough. You assume that you have used your scale option. Yeah, I've got it in a window with my UI, or my monitor resolution lower than it normally should be for this monitor. Yeah, it's fun. I didn't even see what that was. Is this a modded run? Absolutely not. I don't play this game enough for it to be logical to mod it. Oh, what? Actually, can I? Join me, turtle! Wish I could talk to the turtle and ask it where we are. But I don't think I can I? Irritable tortoise. Chat! Can't tell me where we are. Wait, hold up. Our home is on your back, friend. That's a little bit of dialogue. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Wandering through the caves. Only humanoids you know unlost me. I think you can unlost with almost anything if you have telekinesis? But not everything. Almost everything. I'm gonna lose this turtle immediately. Bonk. You could unlost me. You could also unlost me, but I'd rather get the XP. Not that it's much, but I should probably just make a snap jobby friend and then get them to tell me where the hell I am. Excuse me, where the fuck am I? Hey, Pi, how are you? Oi, that's not good. I'll walk up this way and turn my bubble on. You regain your bearings. Well, that's lovely. Okay, we outie. We've traveled to Red Rock. You actually feel like playing games today? Oh, that's good. Go play games. Totally forgot to buy another pistol, but that's fine. These are 125 XP? Damn. All right. For some reason, I don't remember them giving that much XP, but. Rummaging over your surroundings, you find these ingredients. A sheathed salt hopper wing, a dram of vacated fungric, a smidgen of rust, and a poetic lake of shale. Hello, kitty. Bzap. Anything similar to Caves of Cud? Like mechanically or lore-wise? Because second response, absolutely nothing. Maybe Adom or Tome? Angband? Zangband? Thinking? emoji. Dungeon Man's is really nothing like this. Lost Flame is pretty cool, but it's very different. Because, like, light survival with overworld and, like, hunger mechanics. Probably Adom. It would be the closest, I would say, but it's really nothing like Cud. Like, there's really nothing like Cud. That's kind of where it begins and ends. But Adom is really fun and interesting. Not Ultimate Adom, though. Steer clear of that. Adom is free, though. You can just get it from the website. Just go to the download section. Avoid Ultimate Adom, though. But it's very high fantasy. Excuse me. But yeah, it's you can download it. It's like 500 megabytes. It's free. If you want something that's a little bit more Diablo-like, Tome is also fantastic. You've done everything in Adom? Really? Did you cheat, or did you actually do everything in Adom legit? Because that's insane if you did. I didn't know that, Atheros. Tome's another one that has a free version. But it's a lot more like... To me, Tome is like the closest thing you can get to being Diablo while still being a traditional roguelike. Because very quickly into Tome, the entire screen is exploding. Very quickly. Very quickly into Tome, the entire screen just starts exploding. Trying to think of other things. Yeah, I mean, that's... If you want similar amounts of insanity depth, Cogmind is fantastic. But completely different theme and very different mechanically. Also, the UI in that game is made for ants, which is why I don't play very much of it. Also, I love how this person joins my Discord server, says they want to buy my vanity URL, or rather they say, I want this vanity, I'll buy it. And then I say, it's not for sale, and then they leave the Discord. I don't know why I find that funny, but... Actually did everything legit? Huh. Interesting. How quickly is very quickly? A level 1 Archmage in Tome has like 7 spells. So level 1 is how quickly. I begin bleeding. Because I don't really need to level here, we just need to get to the bottom floor. Giant amoeba. I don't think I've read the description of these today. A mass of quivering gelatinous slime. You barely perceive the outline of something inside. Your basic slime enemy. Continuing to run with the entire they aren't really alike. CDDA has similar systems with, I wouldn't say more depth, it's different depth. Like, I've played a bit of CDDA. And yes, it does have more variety in the weirdness in it, but it's different. It's a different kind of depth. I don't think it's really fair to say more necessarily. Just gonna laze you to death and make you join me. Oh, never mind. You're unconvinced by my pleas. Well, all right. We'll laze you to death then. Ooh. Birds can't eat rice that wasn't planted. This is a book. Amorphisms about birds. Reared on the wisdom of our fairy tales, we are accustomed to feeling pity for the man who's transformed into a frog or finch, but seldom is it that we spare a thought for the artless beast who's transformed into a man, upon whom fate has surely played a much crueler trick. Maybe more meticulous in that there is greater detail. Well, the reason I say not more but different is CDDA is a survival game, right? So it's kind of like comparing DayZ to Skyrim. It's like, well, yes, they both, well, actually, maybe Skyrim's better. It's like comparing DayZ to The Witcher, you know? Does that make sense? It's like, they're both deep games with interesting systems, but the execution is so wildly different, it's weird to compare the two. And I see this game get compared to Cataclysm frequently enough, and that's just a weird one to me. It's like, sure, but the intent of the depth in CDDA is so kind of different with comparing things to CUD. See, here's the thing. For me, you can compare games like ADOM to CUD, because ADOM has a similar asterisk dice system and similar mechanics in that get ability, shoot thing with ability, you have meters that allow you to recharge ability, bop thing with heavy stick, etc. Whereas in Cataclysm, you'll spend more time worrying about whether or not you have enough food to survive the night, and also can you find a spark plug for your truck. It's a very, like, I would compare Cataclysm to Zomboid before I would compare it to CUD. Does that make sense? Like, those games are going for similar depth in a similar way that makes them similar games. Or Wayward is another game I would compare to CDDA. Yeah, they're going for the same kind of depth, right? It's just like, I'm not really going to compare Jupiter Hell to Caves of CUD, just because it doesn't have the overworld, but in a combat sense, I would say Jupiter Hell is more comparable to CUD than something like there's like you'd be weird to compare Cogmind and CDDA, but Cogmind and CUD you can make similarities and comparisons. But Cogmind doesn't have the big open world narrative thing going on. It's more of a traditional dungeon crawler, so it's kind of a more linear thing, whereas it's a further stretch, but the goals of the mechanics of the game are closer than something like CDDA. Just kind of, while it is a roguelike, it fits into this halfway point between roguelike and open world survival game, whereas to me it's easier to compare CDDA to Rust in some senses than it is to compare CDDA to Caves of CUD. But, you know, we're talking apples and oranges here at this point. But, you know, I mean, if someone is looking for... Yeah, exactly. Cogmind is to DCSS, CUD is to ADOM. I don't play much DCSS, so it's hard for me to really talk about that one. But or rather, my another comparison for Cogmind would be like Cogmind and Golden Krone Hotel. Pretty similar. But yes, that's a very good way to put it. I was reading Amorphisms with Birds, so give me a second. If asked, who is responsible for your misfortunes? Blame birds? They neither care, nor can they muster much of a defense. Well, I mean, birds don't exist, so. Let no fear in your heart grow so immense as the fear of large birds. Isn't this like an actual saying where it's like something to do with now extinct large birds of prey in New Zealand. It's like, be afraid of shadows above or something. Birds ruin festivals and lift sieges. Ol Uri squinted and then nodded at the Glowcrow's suggestion for a game of backgammon. The boy started, but Yuri. How can you dice with those vermin after one pecked out your eye? Uri shrugged and said, can't blame the crow. He was gonna peck, whether my eye was there or not. We talked about instinct. I seem to remember this. The sighting of Crimson Swift augurs the death of an aged water baron. A silver thrush heralds the fossil harvest, bountiful in chrome. I feel like Arch plays stuff my friend would like this game, but in the wander mode, where you don't need to fight things. But the tongueless Kagu, stay far from the tongueless Kagu, far and further. Some birds breathe fire. My meaning here is plain. Atop the spindle, where debaters and birds go. Well, we're gonna take that and that. Leave the bow. It's fine. Actually, I just realized I can just go down another stair. It's right there. This is like the most convenient red rock I've ever had. You have finished a step in Find the Critters, quest for what is eating the water vine. There it goes. A Gershling. Black ooze drips from its fangs, its pallid leg things. It stutters in primordial ecstasy and lets out a shrill whine that pierces your skull. I don't really want anything to pierce my skull, let alone with a whine. Let's see how you like lasers and fire. Although, I'm now realizing maybe burning it to death is a bad idea because I won't get its corpse. All right, well, maybe I shouldn't set them on fire. I didn't really think about that, I'll be honest. I was like, burn it! I do need its body intact-ish. There we go. There's another one. Well, it hit us pretty hard. It takes 0 damage from the bleeding. Well, that's good. It's fine. There's plenty. It's injured. It's now wounded. We just have to beat it to death, that's all. Okay. I'm going to... turn on my... Oh, no, not that. Turn on my... Teleport other. Ooh. This is maybe not a great space to be in. I'll turn on my force bubble. And just walk away for a little bit and heal myself up. My turtle made it back. All right, good job. Go do that again. With the goal of getting past level 10. Do it! I mean, all you really need is a couple of books and some luck. You can get to level 10 pretty quick. Books. Yeah, books will level you up. Just like real life. come on. Hey, we leveled up. Look at that. Well, I can buy a new mutation point, which I'm going to do. And I'm gonna grab my favorite skill, which is psychometry, which makes life so much easier. You get XP from finding books? No, not exactly. I mean, it's kind of spoilerific, I can tell you if you want, though. Level up our agility again. It's there's a person that you can give books to that will give you XP in exchange for books. We're gonna grab Berate. Let's go to Wayfaring and clear the salt dunes. Sure. Yeah, figure it out. Yeah, that's something you'll do. That's one of those things that's kind of hard to find unless you know it exists. Is this the... Yes, this is the injured one. Now it's wounded. Got it. So we took the Gershling corpse. We're now going to work our way out. Hey, our turtle found us. This has to be one of the easiest red rocks I've ever done because all the stairs are like right next to the entrances. Actually, hold up. Pupper, be friends with us. There we go. Now I have a turtle and a pupper. And that's a monkey with a boulder. All right, well, now that we're back in Yappa, we're going to run up to this clay oven. But you have a good one, Sean. We're going to eat fresh apple mats. Local delicacy. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Are you killing my turtle? Motherfucker, you killed my turtle! Dude! The hell? The warden killed my turtle! I'm gonna pet my dog. They killed my turtle. Sad times. What the absolute hell? Anyway, yes, I found bits of the Gnawed water vine and slew the white spiderling. I carried its corpse with me. What a hideous thing. I dread the horrors its presence portends. I bring its corpse to the Elder Eredad for the Elder to examine. Yeah, right, poor turtle. He literally like froze him and then zapped him to death. Live and drink, friend. Live and drink, wayfarer. Welcome to the oasis of Yappa. I returned from Red Rock with the corpse of a pale spiderling elder. Would you like to examine it? Moon and sun, can it be? My grandfather and his grandfather. This is a Gershling. I kind of wish that, like, the first time you see Gershlings, they were just, like, referred to as spiderlings. I feel like that would be a really cool little detail, but it's fine. What is a Gershling? An infernal creature of plague, but not for a millennium has... Why now? You see, Wayfarer, 1,000 years ago, in the last days of the Sultanate, a series of 7 plagues called the Gyre spread out through the land of Cud, or a nuclear bomb. You tell. I don't know. And they were long stewing punishment for the some trespasses committed in the soft sludge of Primordium before even the Sultans regained, or before they reigned, rather. A scourge of Gershlings was one of the plagues, but Resef lifted the curse and cast off his crown and unmade the Sultanate. It makes no sense that the Gershlings would return to eat our crops unless... What a dark tiding this is! There was a robed, black hooded figure there with the Gershling. Ah, that was a glow right, no doubt. Those maniacal fools worship the Gersh, Napalm, and Nephilim as gods. There's the seventh plague, demons born in the moon's stare quickened to life for the purpose of eating our young. Resef cast them back before, but they've returned. The Azurfzidid, your discovery is invaluable to us, but we are poor farmers. Sharpen our vine reapers, and that's all that we can do. But there may be others outside of Yappa who can do more. Take these prickly boons as thanks, and I will not soon forget your service to us. Please leave me here now to muse on this. Wow, he gave us an Ubernostrum injector? Damn! My title has been fulfilled, chat. I mean, the title of this stream is literally Seeking Ubernos. Otherwise, I would have ran out of characters. Huh! I don't believe I've ever gotten an Ubernostrum from that. Yeah, we can end stream now. GG. Bye, guys. Nah, I've made about what? 2, 3, 4, $9 today. So no, I definitely can't end stream yet, unfortunately. Maybe triple that, and I'll think about it. Also, I've only been streaming for 4 hours. I mean, come on. You receive an Ubernostrum injector, a salve injector, which is like a healing salve injector and a salve injector. You have finished the step. Return with the critter corpse of what's eating the water vine. The villagers of Yappa are very happy with us. Yada, yada, yada. Everybody's fine and freaking hunky-dory. For those of you who don't know, an Ubernostrum, it's literally... it lets you regrow limbs. Clean all your items. Let's inspect this. Fix it spray foam. Oh man, I totally could have. No. Fixed stuff. Let's trade. I want a gun. Musket? I prefer like... You know, actually, let's go to the guys right next door. Go to your trader. Maybe they have a revolver. I want to have revolvers akimbo. Just rifle. Oh, there you go. He's got a chrome revolver. Question is what can I sell you in return? I'd sell you a bunch of Quidzo stems. Take that in exchange, because I can get more of those pretty easily. Let's buy the leather boots. And all of them leather slugs. Fulfill title. It's a pretty good achievement, frankly. Some water as well. Actually, hold up. You can... What else I can sell you? Maybe the cloth clothing that we have. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it. Now we have leather boots. And with my missile weapon, we can equip that, and I can load it. Sweet. Well, I guess it's time for us to go at Folk Village. west of the Goat Folk Village. That seems like a really good way to die. Notice some ruins nearby. Would you like to investigate? Sure. Also, Catanite, it's good to see you, by the way. There's a bunch of interesting stuff right here, actually. A fight going on. I'm gonna walk over this way. Don't you fucking kill my dog. You're gonna killed my dog. Daddy killed my dog. This is like a very common thing that's gonna happen a lot. Let's toast. Oopsies. Actually, no, let's laze this turtle. Problem is getting damage in on turtles. Also a lot of them. Shrine to Recef. In Starfarer's Key, Recef consulted with mysterious strangers and learned of the secrets of Gyre. By cause of the misdeeds, the elder Sads and sultans and star beings had levied a curse on Cud. Recef vowed to make it right from this wrong and redeem the doomed world. All right, Toidle. You're my friend now. Gonna walk around that turtle. Now, is that fungicide grenade? What is that? It's fungicide, okay. You just cracked my boots? Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll let those turtles fight. And I'm gonna go into here and I'm gonna use Fix-It spray foam on my boots. Hello, you. We got ourselves a pariah. Hated by the villagers of Barkrish for refusing to craft them in artisan shoes. Okay. You're disliked by a lot of people, but you're loved by pariahs. Interesting crew. This item bears the mark of the Shara-Rook, Shoemaker Pariah. Interesting. Legendary shoemaker. Got fancy shoes. I don't need any shoes, but I can sell you my cloth robe. Here, actually. Buy my leather moccasins. Be my friend, other turtle. Let's just laze. Laze the days aways. Come on. Realize my aim ain't great, but come on, we can get better at aiming than that. Oh, an engraved leather cap. In a cathedral of stained glass and Daridates, Daridates cemented her friendship with cooks by marrying Mashur. Okay. That's a landmine. which I'm going to disarm. Yes, I failed. And it exploded. See a worm of the earth to the west and stop exploring. Where exactly? Those aren't friendly? That's concerning. Well, we're gonna head back to, You sense the animus of a vast mind. Someone is near. So chat room, because we're a little lurky, could I get a round of beers? Just type in the word beer. Let's see how many beers we can get. Also, this might be exciting. You're lost. So I'm both lost and I sense a vast mind. Neither of these things are good. And we regained our bearings. If anybody has questions about the game as well, feel free to let me know. So this person, or thing, that is going after us is that purple thing right there. I'm going to berate them. And I'm going to turn on my bubble. Get out of my bubble. We're gonna move up here, over here, and up there. You're being watched, of course. They follow? Don't see them, but they seem to have sawed it off, at least for the current time. Traveled to Great Gate. We're going to go down some stairs. I don't know how my turtle survived that. I'm just gonna pop back up right quick. There's a lot of scary things right there, and I would like to eat. No, well, I can't cook, apparently. Lays you. All right. I've had many friends. They tend to die pretty quickly, though. But yes, I currently have a turtle that is my friend. I also just got assaulted by intergalactic time cops. We're here to kill me because my brain is too big. Or tried to kill me because my brain is too big, but then we ran away. I've completed the first 2 quests. Now the robots are trying to kill my turtle. That's okay, turtle die now. Bye, turtle. Okay, you I can walk away from. My irritable tortoise friend is dead. Rest in peace, irritable tortoise. Let's have a toast for all of these lovely critters right here. It's a lot of XP. I can also open up these doors that previously would require permission cards, which means I have a safe place to hide back here. So I can just go back here and close this door and wait. It's pretty safe. Yeah, the turtle just got killed by the robot guards. I purchased a new handgun. Also, I can shoot lasers out of my eyes now, so that's pretty good. But we're heading over to Baratham right now, which is the next major quest line. Turn on my bubble. Get outie. And wait. Until I heal. That was scary. Auto-explore. It can be dangerous sometimes. Be wary while auto-exploring, because you might auto-explore yourself into your own tomb. In fact, I would almost say that that is... Okay, that was the wrong button. I want to keep my ambient light on. There you go. I want to laze. This is a crab. Let's wait for my ambient light to come back. So we have to go down to strata 3. Uh-oh. Leather boots are cracked. Well, that's no good. Set all that stuff on fire, and then I level up and have a minor panic attack, because I think once again I died, but I didn't. Keep walking this way. All right. Something was shooting at me for a second there. What can I do? Man, back to my boots. Psychic Glimmer is up to 25. And that's only gonna get worse. Yes, I'm going to level up my Force Bubble. We're gonna go back into... Yeah, we're gonna wait for some points, I think. On Strata 2, let's try going straight down. Seems a little quieter this way currently, but we'll find out shortly. Who turned out the lights? That's bad. That's very, very, very bad. That X that just appeared, and now that big shimmer that ran across the entire map, that's very bad. We gotta get away from that. Got the chainmail, cobalt tube, that, and the bandage. Yeah, when Cud gets weird, Cud gets weird. And this is kind of what I mean by Cud being weird. These guys. Also, chat room investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. I am trying to keep chat moving, and it is sometimes a challenge with Cud. Why did you just spontaneously combust, my dude? I'm going to teleport Other and teleport him away. I'm also going to go into my inventory. I can drop that Gershling corpse, can't I? And give myself a salve. This is going to rapidly heal me. That's a bear. I don't need to explain why that is dangerous. All right. Certainly not the easiest trip to Baratham I've ever made. Well, there's my way down. Throw a toast down right there. Are you at least injured or something? So I'm going to shoot this. All right. I'm going to move down to the stairs. So this guy right here, right? This is a Templar Squire. Templars in this game are like the prime evil. They are in, like, they will jump in from other dimensions and just try and murder you. They will teleport out of nowhere and just try and eviscerate you. They're essentially trying to like genocide every other faction in the game. That is their goal. And also, I do no damage to him. Can I shoot you? Got him. And I got some pretty decent armor from it. Although I'm not actually going to use most of it. I might use the shield, though. Equip the shield. Wait, what? Mace like a... Oh, I can't carry all that. It's too heavy. I can drop this. Drop that. I was unaware that maces were a two-handed weapon. Or are they not? Interesting. Why'd you put that in my primary? Put the mace in my primary. There we go. That makes more sense. And now we just need to run north. Give myself another salve injector. Lays you to death. Something's shooting me from off screen. That salve injector just saved my life, by the way. And here we are. We've made it. Good win, Diamond. Good win, Frog. Good win, Darren. Good win, Eric. Oh. Well, that was tense. But we're not dead, so... Wow, this noodle followed us. Stab you to death. He's wearing a Dutch oven. What, the guy that I was shooting lasers at? Nearly doubles your tickets? Hell yeah. Yeah, you get back what you invest plus 75%. So it's not quite at 2 times. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need to catch my breath after that. That whole zone is just like... clench. Yep. It's what you invested plus 75%. Which is why it's not quite plus or 2 times. Which actually annoyed a lot of people when I first started doing that. Plate armor better than plus fire? Yeah, well, I mean, oh, true, he was, I see what you mean by wearing a Dutch oven. Yeah, it's like sitting in a tank that just got hit by a Molotov. Maybe bad for your long-term health because you're currently cooking. And you're not cooking dinner. You are cooking internally at rapid pace, and it's bad. Not something somebody wants, really. Oh. That dungeon isn't even that sketchy, but God. It's like this game goes very quickly from like pretty chill, just kind of roaming the wastes, to just fucking white-knuckle dungeon crawling really goddamn quickly. Also, I just realized there's a lot of people here today. Where'd you all come from? I'm not used to having like 70 people watching. I'm used to being closer to 50. First time I've looked at the view count all day. Cut night, clearly. All right, I think I'm ready to go read a bunch more dialogue. You didn't realize you were anxious about the battle till it was over? Yeah, and now I'm just like sitting here like my hands sweating. Slept a little, hard to say. Oh well, I'm glad you slept. Communications panel. Voice transmitting panel. Begone, Wayfarer. This is no place for you. I come by the way of Jakra. Yapa. Ered calls me a friend. Enter then, traveler. And also this. My name is Yased. I come bearing a thing that they said would be cool for you. You have completed a quest, Conticle for Baratham. A slot opens from the center of the door and a metal tray slides out. You place the disc in the tray. Several minutes pass, so it seems that you are indeed Argvai's apprentice. He wishes you to study with us. Unfortunately, we require more than a willing spirit. What is not Yappa? You will need to prove your worth, that you might not waste our time and efforts. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north, within the halls, and you will find a cache of dysfunctional Waydroids. Recover one and repair it and return here. If we are satisfied with your work, you will be admitted to our order. Otherwise, you will not be, and you can sod off. Do you accept this arrangement? Why, yes. Communication panel takes the stamped data disk. And you have received a new quest. More than a willing spirit. Aye, laddie. Welcome to Great Gate, traveler. Delver, care to enhance your quality of your stay with a wise purchase? You wouldn't go there on general principle? Big Daddy Golgotha, the Great Filter. Just bring lots of stun grenades and more grenades and more grenades and maybe like some shields and a big knife and some more grenades. Just bring a lot of grenades and you'll probably be okay in Big Daddy Golgotha. But also some honey and some yuck wheat and all that jazz. Nano Built, what's up? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But no, we're gonna go venture around the desert for a bit after this, I think. I'm gonna try and get to like level 12, level 13 before we go do Golgotha. But I have been tasked to travel to the Golgotha. My condolence to your sense of smell, friend. Golgotha is an inscrutable place in more ways than one. Would advise you not to visit without a healthy stock of yuck-wheat and honey. And if you can cook a meal with yuck-wheat, it may banish a disease before it comes into its own. Bring salves or herberries too, and mind your feet in the cloaca. I feel like it was the last time I was reading all this, Frog for Hire was like, is this game supposed to be disgusting? Or someone said it. I can't remember who it was. I was just like, is this supposed to be really gross? Or am I misreading this? Yes, it's supposed to be really gross. Oh, gosh. Big yawn. Ay, 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 ay. What is this place? Why, this place is Grit Gate. 0, the vaulted halls. The glint of chrome, the gentle hum of the chain turret emplacements. There's nowhere like Grit Gate in the whole of Cud, and I've journeyed in my comparatively short time, but I've always returned here. The very air buzzes with knowledge, as well as quite a few other things. You're a simple machine. You're likely to tread over the same conversations. This is true. What wares do you sell? Oh, I sell whatever sundries that meet my standards of quality, with some measure of curation. I try to ensure that my shelves carry a bit of many things, but you can count on finding them more than enough ammunition, a few recoilers, and that can lead you back here on different times. And if you have anything in need of identification or repair, I can take care of that for you for a few drams as well. What kind of creature are you? We're called Usharib, friend. Our kind are smarter than the average bear, sharper too, and a bit more handy. All right, let's trade. Well, not going down the arrows, so I can just sell all the arrows. It's not much, but it's a couple percentages of a dram. It's time to start stockpiling grenades. How much does it cost to repair those? 10 drams of fresh water. Their value is how much it costs to repair them. Oh, wait, does... Okay, never mind. You repaired 2 of them, so I made 10. What do you have? You have a leather cloak. Sunveil with filters. Fitted with filters. The item protects against breathing dangerous gases. Plus heat resistance. Huh. I don't believe I've ever seen that. Let's buy, the 1,000 slugs or whatever. A small stone. I want those plastifer sneakers, but... Is that a cudgel? Let's see if I can figure out enough drams to do that. I think I can. 294. What else do you have? Anything I want? Not really. I don't really need those, but they're not worth much. That's gonna cost me a little bit, but worth. Maybe make some of it back in a moment, because I can unequip this iron mace and equip that. That's a bit of a damage increase. 3 to 9, duty 2d4. Got that steel shield as well. Anything better I can use as a helmet? Nope, just that. Same with just that. Same with just that. All right. Well, I guess I could sell the iron mace to you. It's not worth much, but it's basically like the price difference. All right, let's go fight our way back out, lads. Let's try and make all these dudes toast. Let's just... All right, not bad. Let's try and get outie. quickie as we can be. All right. Off to the mysterious ruins right next door, apparently. The Partil Quackmore. Okay. You never actually learned how to play non-mutant guys in CUD? Well, I mean, Truekin, they just start off really strong. So you'll feel extremely OP initially. And then you find these basically credits in the in various places around the world. They're called like credit. You can find them as a mutant too. And then you take that and implants, and you go to the computers, which call you a peasant and tell you to fuck off normally. You talk to them, and then they will put the implants into your body. And you generally end up with a very punchy, facey, simple builds, and I find them kind of boring. It's pretty different than normal CUD. Sure, we will explore this lair. The legendary seed-spitting vine? Meow. Maybe we'll come back here in a moment. It'll be fun. More ruins. Sure, I'll investigate. Seeing bookshelves. This is a good sign. This is, in fact, a good sign. Very good sign. Also, as always, chat, for $10 in bits or tips, I will read the entirety of any book unless it's like 1.5 billion pages, at which point then the price will go up. But if you want to hear me read word salad for a couple minutes, now you can. Also, hey, Tygo, and wait, what? It's good to see you. What a vibe. Hell yeah, dude. So what weird freak of nature? We're an Esper. Basically just a mage. It's like about as normal as you can get. We have Force Bubble, Pyrokinesis, Teleport, Other, Light Manipulations, and Psychometry. Pretty normal. What dressing goes on word salad? Saliva. Now you want to hear a CUD book? Well, we've got Developed Means to Devour. Developed a Means to Devour, which is a 6-page book. We've got Efforts Towards the Settling Comb, which is a 6-page book. And we've got Sighed as He Reclines in His, which is a 6-page book. So, if you want me to read word salad, $10 in bits or tips. But maybe we'll find some more. We'll see. There is more. I'll tell you for a fact, I just saw some. But we're auto-exploring right now, so. There's a slumberling down there. These things are quite weak. They are mostly gibberish, but there's the occasional hint in them. Electro Bow, I'll take it. Same with the Steel Vine Reaper. Pretty good loot. Not super useful, but I can always sell it. Also, the music in this zone goes so hard. Can I convince you to join me? Hey, you're my friend now, Buggy. In Paris, the average about 2. And one of two. 2 more books. Numbers among the most, volume number, and paper jackets the crescent. All right. What a jam, damn right. Friend not dead yet, but friend gonna die soon, probably. Okay, who just teleported in? Not somebody who's gonna kill me. Hey, nobody's killed my friend yet. All right, well, let's have a speak with you. Zephyr, the disciple of the court lamp, praise the health and light of the star pilgrim. Brood with me on the life of Resef, if you are willing. Who dat? A spiritual patron of kith and kin, who did much for us, who leads me and others like me to the path of healing. For, above all, he was a healer, and he dressed the wounds of the sick and rid the land of the plagues of Gyre. He was also a sultan, but he was the last sultan, and he unbricked the walls of the monocracy, so that we could pick berries in the orchards they hid. Well, here, I'll give you secrets. Starfarer's key, the Resef, the consulted lamb with the mysterious strangers, learned of the secrets of Gyre, and vowed to make right his wrong for our doomed world. In the 3 era, Resef cleansed the marshlands. And accept. And I get 700 XP. Who likes you, actually? Hated by the villagers of Sapa, loved by the cult of the coiled lamb. Yeah, no. And then I can go get another one over here by simply looking at this statue. Resef closed the gates. Don't use DRM on your wall in your walls because it will unbrick them. Damn right. But wait, what? What have you been up to? It's been a while. It has been a while. I'll have you know your dwarf in Long Death is very depressed. But not tantruming, which is good. Just depressed. Oh, God. In 1 AR, Resef closed the gates of the Tomb of the Eaters and abdicated the throne and dissolved the Sultanate in order to lift the curse of Gyre. You note this piece of information in the Sultan Histories and Resef section of your journal. All right? This looks like there's something on it. Oh, it's just a vessel. Thought it was a painted vessel. And then I can give you this and get another 1,000 XP. And my friend leveled up. My centipede leveled up. Ow. I think that the warden here keeps teleporting. You know this guy? I'll wake you. You gently shake wardens as they're awake. Hated by the villagers of Kippa for eating all of their fruit. Loved by the Fellowship of Wardens. Live and drink, traveler. Welcome to the Silt. This is the 6-day Silt, huh? It's colossal and beautiful. I see why the Chrome Stewards gather here. Then you're not of the faith yourself, huh? Me neither. I do go inside, though. She's a beauty. Got dyed glass high in her rafters, and she does, and two marvelous carvings on wings, plus a light sculpture of a god. Hear a sermon or two, as you like. The high priest is persuasive, but not half as persuasive as the cathedral herself. In beauty, there is power, you know. Either way, while you're here in the cathedral or the Silt grounds, stay peaceful. So many folks. Aye, the clamor, it can overwhelm. The Glow Crows, 'twas a bird god who taught the folks to gather like this. The Gold Crows say 'twas a bird god who taught the folks to gather like this, large flocks of blame birds. Is it true what they say? That it's a petrified kraken, the sands? Oh, who knows? I've wondered myself sometimes. She'll catch my eye when the moon's silver is bright, and she's there bearing down on the flats. Whatever she is gigantic and old, real old, way older than the cathedral of cannabis built inside her. What a grand bazaar. What's in each of these tents? Are you mad? You think I keep a tally of every shopkeeper that steps foot in the Silt grounds? They come and go as they please. And we've got merchants of all types here, and wine sellers, honeymakers, bookbinders, cobblers. Have a look around for yourself, following the road around the Silt. There's tents the whole way around. Live and drink, Warden. You know what? We're going to do a water ritual with them. You share your water with the Warden's Isler and begin the water ritual. My reputation with the Fellowship of Wardens, rise up. Oh, 1 AR. I only just understood why you said and 1 me. It's a stat. My reputation with the villagers of Kippa decreased by 100. Well, and the cult of Dijlaxes increased by 100 to minus 400. They still fucking hate me, but... Check the tax records. No, I'm kidding. Sure. I don't think this game keeps track of tax records, but... That would be some next level world generation shit that I'm not familiar with. I think eating a cinnamon bun for breakfast was a bad idea, chat. Getting some heartburn over here. I was just sitting here like, man, my... Whew. Boy, oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm getting old. Seems to be the logical outcome here. I appear to be getting old. All right. I have a secret to share with you. I'm gonna give them some secrets, and then demand a secret in return. Share a secret with me, Water Sisters. Would you teach me your ways? Learn shield. Shield seems useful. Your reputation with the Fellowships of Wardens decreases by 100, but they teach me shield. And then they share a secret with me. And we learn the location of Bela. That kind of sucks, because I was about to go get that anyway, but cool. Live and drink, Water Sister. Actually, hold on. Let's just auto-explore this zone. I was really just thinking about that because I'm like, I might need to go get food soon. Also, pardon me, Twitch, what? According to Twitch for a second there, I had 0 subscribers. I refreshed the page, it seemed to have fixed itself. Well, I mean, I have an allergy, right? I am anaphylactically allergic to penicillin, which is kind of like a fancy way of saying I'm allergic to bread mold, which is true. Unfortunately, my allergy, Tygo, is not something that I can nuzzle. You're famished. Oh no. Well, hold up. I've been like paying zero attention to my food stores. Go to the stone oven. I'm gonna puff on this hookah a couple times and speak with this quest giver. Hold a moment, friend. Are you looking for work? Actually, who likes you? Loved by prize, hated by the cult of Direxies for refusing them entrance to the local library. Yeah, that's fair. Hold on a moment, friend. Are you looking for work? I am. Lovely. Take a seat and chew on some bark with me. I will tell a tale of what I know. I've heard tell that my ancestral hometown of Bela is in some kind of trouble. They've opened their borders for the first time I know of and are specifically seeking to hire kindred. It's their word for outsiders like you. Would you be willing to go and see what they need? You're just amazed by the fact that you know and can control it, but each hay fever to date has ended with you getting an eye infection? What? What? Hold on a second. I was assuming you were referring to cats. Like nuzzling a cat, but like, do you just like sit there and like scratch your eyes when you get hay fever? That's gotta suck. I'm assuming getting like Claritin isn't that easy where you live then. Because at least here you just pop a pill and you're good because, you know, we're slaves to the medical construct. My name is Lilyheart. The blood of the Hindrin runs through my veins, but 2 of my 3 parents were Kindred, so that blood is dilute and salt brined from being born out here. Dilute, salty blood. Well, very well, I would go to Bela as you asked. How do you know about Bela's trouble? My water goes to scouts to keep a distant eye on Bela to make sure that they're still there and still safe. I've never been within a parasang of my people's land, but I know exactly where the once hidden village stands. And I will share this knowledge with you if you agree to consider whatever their request may be. Everything else knocks you out. On the other hand, it doesn't help enough, unfortunately. Yeah, I get you. Maybe you need to wear an eye shield. It's called glasses or swimming goggles. Yeah, maybe get yourself like some swimming goggles and just wear swimming goggles all hay fever season, so you don't get an eye infection. Why do you care? Even blood as thin as mine ties me to the Servidin meadow. The Hindrin may not say so, but they are my family. Why don't you go there yourself? I'm not welcome in Bela. My blood is not pure. I was not born in the meadow. These things make my name as salt in the mouths of the true Hindrin. They are misguided, but they are my misguided family. They stagnate as Cud changes around them, and I worry. Very well. I will go to Bela as you ask. Bless you, friend. Actually, chat, just show of hands. How many people have seen this storyline before? Because if there's a lot of people in chat that haven't, I won't talk spoilers while I'm doing it. Bless you, friend. I feel better knowing that at least one Kendrin will reach back to my kin. They are on the cusp of a new fate, and I wish to see it yet while I live. And we receive a yonder cane, and received a new quest, Petals on the Wind. I'm just covered in my own blood. Items. Hey, looks like the librarian's a monkey. Currently sitting. Probably gonna do lunch break pretty soon, though. Live and learn, wanderer. Have you come across any books or scrolls in your travels? do you care to donate them to the Cathedral Library? And whenever you return, you may speak to me and read anything that you've donated. What use is the library in this salt den, or in the marshes strangled by the wild plants and poisoned by the glow? Wouldn't a stash of vine reapers serve us better? You share a passion of my kin. Several of the priests as well. My heart hears you, but listen to my words. And maybe you will come to feel as I do. To delve wisdom is to devalue the phosphorescence. She shines in the void, and refracting light illuminating those around her. So does the written wisdom of our elders. The machinery of chromium is complex in its divinity, and don't disservice our fathers when we remain ignorant of it, our past, of our future, and don't we deserve the joy of knowing? Bless Echelon the Second, first child, for he believes as I do. Now I'm going to donate all of these books. Let me get 3,000 XP, which I think just levels me up. Yep. You almost got a scientist faction last year because of this shit. Worst of all, nobody has any idea of what causes it. Everything which you've tested has been returned as a negative except for oak pollen, which you presume is because of mushroom spores. But they don't test for it here. I feel like half of my stream team is allergic to mushrooms, like mushroom spores. No, I mean, I can come back and, like, literally be like, where's the library? Where's the... There is a way to read them, but now I'm like going, wait, how do I get you to read them? There it is. You can buy them back? How do you... Chat room, I've forgotten. It's been too long. How the hell do you read the books that you've donated? I know you can. I know that there's a way to read it, but... Anyway, I'm gonna do a real quick lunch break, chat. I'm hungry. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere too fast unless you really want to.